Tifu by naming my son Bruno, by user vdon talkabt. I have a 6-year-old son named Bruno. He is absolutely just the life of the party and just always super energetic. Lately, he has been coming home really sad, and I try asking him what's wrong but he never tells me. I have also tried asking his teacher if anything is going on with some kids, but his teacher said she hadn't noticed anything. Anyway, recently the movie Encanto came out. I have not gotten the chance to watch the movie but I have heard the songs, which are super catchy. I get in the singing mood and start singing the song We Don't Talk About Bruno. In the middle of me singing the song, however, my son gets super upset and storms off crying. I was super confused and followed him to ask him what was wrong. And he said that first his friends say not to talk about him and now me. That's when I realized what was going on. He told me everyone was making fun of him saying he had rats and no one ever wanted to say his name. I explained to him that I still loved him and was singing a song from the movie. Just yesterday I talked to the teacher about it and she promised she would get the situation handled. He seems to be doing awesome now and we just watched the movie together. He loves Bruno and the song haha, smiley face. TLDR, I was singing the song We Don't Talk About Bruno and my son, named Bruno, thought I hated him. TIFU by sending my daughter to school with a 3 million Scoville sandwich, by user Chainsoft he helpless. Tifu, OMG Reddit, I'm such an idiot. I'll start off by saying that my wife has very weak taste buds. She can hardly taste anything unless they're on extremes of their flavor. Stupid salty, stupid spicy, etc. Well, it's my job to get the kids ready for school, make lunches, get them dressed and out to the bus, then I go off to work. Well, this particular day my wife was working an early shift so I decided to make her a lunch as well. I made ham sandwiches for all 3 lunches, 2 normal sandwiches for my daughters and 1 sandwich with the last dab spread across thickly on both sides of the sandwich. I put them all into baggies and packed up. If you don't know what the last dab is, it's a hot sauce made by a popular YouTube channel that sits at 3 million Scoville. It's not for the weak. It's powerful, it sets your whole body on fire and there isn't much to do but try milk and wait for the spice to pass. Today around 11:30, I got a call from my oldest daughter teacher saying she was in agony, that she vomited all over the floor and is in the nurse's office being assessed. I immediately knew what I did, left work and rushed to the school. I stopped at a gas station to get some whole milk and some thick milk chocolate to try and help her. I've heard chocolate works but never had the misfortune to try it. When I got there, the nurse had figured out what had happened and I got an earful from her about the dangers of spicy food for young kids and I could have done some damage. I agreed and I just let her go off on me while I was comforting my daughter because frankly, I deserved it. I explained what happened to the principal who wanted to fill out an incident report. He was understanding that mistakes happen but also said this mistake could have been worse. Again, I agreed. I'm so embarrassed. When I told my wife what had happened when she got home, she went to comfort our daughter, jokingly called me a huge moron. I agreed, and we had a bit of a laugh with my 2 daughters over it. My daughter has since recovered and I've learned a valuable lesson. Don't make radioactive sandwiches around food for your kids. TLDR, I made my daughter sick by sending her with a super spicy sandwich meant for my wife. TIFU by getting caught in the bedroom by our daughter, by user Trevor's Axiom. I guess I technically fucked up a few days ago, but just learned about it yesterday. Being parents of an 8yo, it can be hard to find time to be intimate unless it's 2 a.m. A few days ago our daughter was busy watching a movie in the living room so we thought we might be safe to sneak to the bedroom and lock the door. Unbeknownst to us, we're wrong. Yesterday as I picked up our daughter H from the school's aftercare program one of the teachers pulled me aside and said H has been telling all of her classmates that you have a mouse problem in your house. She said she went looking for you and your wife the other night and your bedroom door was locked so she couldn't get in, but she heard a lot of squeaking noises through the door. She said we must have a lot of mice in there. I'm sure the horrified look on my face was hilarious at the time but it was a bit of a surprise. I thought we had gotten away with it. TL. Drive daughter heard us having sex and told the class and teacher about it. TIFU by laughing at my friend's girlfriend's eyebrows, by user Slyitly. We were getting ready to head out to the bar, me, my friend, and our girlfriends, and the girls were doing makeup in the bedroom while my friend and me were playing games and sipping on some beers. My girlfriend walked out first and joined us for some pre-game shots, then my friend's girlfriend walked out and she asked us what do you think of my eyebrows. I thought she was being funny. The eyebrow makeup was super dark and it made it look like a bushy unibrow, so I bursted out laughing and my girlfriend hit my arm and then I realized she was being serious. I immediately tried to apologize but the damage was done. She was already crying and left to the bathroom. I apologized to my friend one last time, then my girlfriend and I left early to go home afterwards. TLDR, I made my friend's girlfriend cry and ruined everyone's night. TIFU by telling a cop he was blocking a crosswalk so people could cross the street, by user Fabs. Just happened a few hours ago. I was in a left turning lane at a stoplight when a cop almost blew a red light and came to a lurching stop directly to my right. He was looking down at his phone, so I rolled down my window to tell him people were trying to cross and he was completely blocking the crosswalk. He responded, "You're in a school zone, put down your cell phone." I held both hands up and showed him I didn't have my cell phone in my hands. When I got the green turning arrow, he lit up his lights, pulled me over and gave me a lovely $200 ticket for being on my cell phone in a school zone. My car has a front and passenger facing dash cam. Unfortunately for me, I was in my older truck which does not have a dash cam. I sent the ticket in not guilty already, but I know I'm going to end up having to pay it. FML. TLDR, told a cop he was blocking the crosswalk, got a ticket for $200 and driving the wrong car. Edit, since I keep getting people saying go to court. I did plead not guilty and plan on going to court.